Where to start? Oh, turned 40 about oh, 6 days ago, and I actually feel like I am nowhere in life at the moment. Don't have a plan. I feel like every day is just me wasting more time, and I actually feel quite guilty because like I have a job which is um, I feel like I don't deserve it because these people took a chance on me. They are trusting me, and I work my ass off. Like I will graft as hard as I need to for them, and I still feel like I don't deserve it. But I am very blessed in that regard. The issue I have currently is like I don't know what the fuck I am doing. Like this year, this is everything I own. Okay, the car couldn't fit in here because I mean it's a flat, so there's that. And this is the spare bedroom in my brother's house. So I made some really bad decisions. Ended up selling my house and my car to move overseas. That didn't work out. My own fault. I mean, I made the choice. Can't really put it on anyone. But when I came back, I was pretty much wiped out. I lost everything that I've accumulated for the past, I'd say about 10 years, but more than that. And my brother was kind enough to let me come move in with him in the place he just bought, which he didn't have to do. And I mean, like, I'm super grateful for that. But now, for the past almost 2 years, I've just been here. I haven't been making any progress really in life. I'm just sort of in a state of limbo, and I don't know what I'm doing. And I suppose the reason I'm doing this now is to force myself into actually making some changes, actually doing something of any form of value to myself. And I mean, hopefully, anyone else who's in a similar situation can take some comfort in the fact that this shit happens and it fucking sucks. But hopefully, working through it will help other people. But I mean, first and foremost, myself. Because I'm not gonna lie and be altruistic and that I'm just trying to figure my shit out. Like, so where things stand now, I have a pretty decent job. I've got medical aid, which is fantastic. I won't die on the street. I'll die on the bed, but make a co-payment from beyond the grave, no doubt. Uh, I am in the worst shape I've been in my life. Like it's just it. Like, I'm not gonna lift that up. That's just take my word for it. There is a poop. It is. Yeah, no, not happy about that. At some point, I put all my goals and my dreams on hold because all I was doing was trying to survive. Like, it just get by. Because, I mean, currently it's fucking expensive just to be alive. Like, I don't know how people do it. Like, if you want to be alive and have basic things like, medical aid and internet, than if you want to have a car, because everything is way too far apart. Ubers are too expensive. Public transport is notoriously unreliable and it does not run late here. So a car is a must. Granted, I went a bit extra with my car, but that's because I'm at this place in my life and I was making the responsible decisions. I was doing what you should do. I was playing things safe. I was living within my means. I was doing all the things that set you up for the future, and I still got pretty much wiped out. So this car is the one thing so far that I've done that is it's something me as a kid would have loved. Like every time I see this car, I'm taken right back to primary school playing with Lego, and it just brings a smile to my face. So that's the plan. Do things that make me happy. And I mean, for the most part, I wouldn't say depressed because that shit is serious. I can't trade in that pond. I'm just not, I can't even say I'm unhappy. I'm just not anything really. I just am. I feel like I'm just existing and not actually living. And with that, it's a massive amount of guilt that comes with that because although my father was he was a very active person. Like we always go on picnics and hikes and play soccer in the yard and go to the beach and stuff. And he got a sickness that it basically meant that he couldn't do those things anymore. But it was for years. Like he suffered for many years, and I feel like if he was still alive, he would still be going out and doing all these things. And here I am in this, granted, not the best conditioned body, but I have an able body and I'm just doing fuck all, and I feel so guilty about it. And I just need to start making changes. Like I want to travel more. I want to. I haven't even explored the country I live in much because like I just made so many terrible decisions that put me into survival mode way too often, and I think I'm stuck in that trying to survive mode and not really actually enjoying the life I have. Like I started a series of artworks, which is actually pretty cool. The concept is basically as the equivalent of my real world NFT. You know, I'll go to a beach, collect sand from the beach, record the time and the coordinates that the sand was collected at, and then I turn them into these things, which I quite like. I mean, there's three more over here, and well, somewhere along the line, I don't know, I stopped believing in myself. So now I'm reworking this and reworking and reworking, and it is going nowhere. This was meant to be done over a year ago, and I remember there was a time when I created an entire exhibition of, I think it was 21 artworks, and I did that in 6 months. I barely did anything other than work on the art because I had that burning focus, and beginning to think that's something I'm lacking in my life. Just something to fixate on, something I can actually get all my energy behind because there's that strong of a desire. So I want to gamify my life. I want to use this platform to force myself to become better. And I need anyone who is watching this to bully me. Like they say bullying is wrong. They say body shaming is wrong. But look what people are like now. So I want to get into shape. I want to finish up my artwork. I want to get very good at guitar. When I went overseas, my brother gave me one of his guitars, and I feel like I am just wasting it, wasting, wasting time, just wasting everything. So I guess I'm putting myself on notice, starting a channel with a buddy of mine because that's another thing I've always wanted to do that I never did. But more on that later. But the idea is really cool. I'm actually quite excited about that. So I guess there is something that I can get excited about. But oh yeah, with regards to my art, I actually let me just to I've built the entire website already. Because this is the website. I mean, it's ready. This is actually a e-com section. It will pull everything in as is waiting for my video for the cover. I mean, everything is ready. I've got the Facebook, I've got the Instagram set up as well. But yeah, I'm just self-sabotaging in such a big way because I guess I just stopped thinking that I was enough. So fuck that. I'm gonna be working on something, at least one thing, one aspect of my life every single month, and I'm gonna work on it hard. Try and figure out what exactly the plan is because I can't keep doing this. Like sometimes at the point where I feel like if I disappear, would it even matter? Like everyone's lives would go on, the world would go on. I think it'll be a long time before people actually notice I'm gone, other than at work. And I mean, in the bigger scheme of things, you know, in 100 years, no one will know your name, but it's, I don't know, it's sad to think that people could forget you while you're still alive. Like I have a group of friends that I know for years, and we're all similar ages, so they're at the point where they are married, have kids, I mean, have careers or companies, and I mean, they all spend time with each other, and I don't crack the nod to that with or without the kids. So I've realized that they have moved on, and I guess I just don't belong anymore. So I have a few people in my life that I've been thinking really long and hard about like just about what's going on, and there's a small handful of people that know have actually been there when I needed them. For the most part, people have been there for the fun times, the adventures, but when my life was in the shit, there was just so few people I could actually call on. And I think now I'm not gonna waste time trying to spend time with people who, well, basically have to beg to be around. That's, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. I will put in the effort with the people who I know have put in the effort with me. I guess, yeah, sometimes moving forward just means you have to leave some things behind. That's sad. I have so many good memories, but that's another problem I have currently. I get locked in these waves of nostalgia, and because of how things have been, my past is that there's so much more fun memories than where I am currently. And I get trapped in these cycles in my brain, and I just feel like this is just shit. I I didn't appreciate what was happening when it was happening. So that's something I need to start doing. I can't remember who said it, but I said, you wish I had known the good old days while they were happening. So yeah, I'm going to actively plan to create times that will be memorable, do things that will be memorable, go to places that I've always wanted to go to, do things I've always wanted to do, spend time with people that matter, and then also buy things I've always wanted. Like everything I own currently is in this room except I forgot about this. I have Eames molded plywood chairs and Eames molded plywood coffee table, which a buddy of mine is holding on to for me because I mean, where, where, no way to put it here. So I'll grab that from him. I need to be out of here by 1 December, so currently hunting for a place. But your fuck, living alone is pricey. Like currently I rent a room, we split like the grocery bills, internet, and all the other miscellaneous bills that we both use stuff on. Yeah, not so much if I'm alone. And also the cost of rent is just, if I want to live in an area where I don't have to worry about, catching a stray bullet, that already comes at a premium. And then if I want to be anywhere close to work, and work is in Century City, which no, just currently no. So figuring that shit out. But yeah, that's the other thing I've noticed. I used to, I used to think big. Like when I search for places, I search for places I want, and now I don't really search for places I want. I sort and I make the filter go lowest to highest because my mind is still wired in that survival mode. So there is work to do. But for now, I guess I got started, and we'll see where it goes from here. So, not even sure how often I'll be doing this. But I guess until the next one, peace.